Oh no, and welcome back to Matchday Live, and it's me, Dan, back again. And today, not today, on this weekend, Manchester United have to face Liverpool at Old Trafford, and it is a very, very big game, obviously, because it's Man United Liverpool, and it's also the battle for second place. So the team I've gone for, I know it looks a bit weird, but I think this is what our formation is going to be. It's something like this, where we're going to have Pogba and Sanchez just hovering in the deep, in the number 10 spots, and then we've got Martial on the left, Mata on the right, Matic with the hold-in centre defence, centre defend midfield, and then we've got. I think we'll have Luke Shaw playing left back. Hopefully Eric Bailly. If not, it's going to be Lindelof again, I think, and then Chris Smalling and Valencia, and obviously De Gea in net. So anyway, let's play match as we do have to play, obviously. Let's talk about the last game on Monday night. So if you didn't see it, Man United won 3-2 just. And I say just because we literally scored Matic scored in the last dying breaths of the game. So let's talk about the first half, shall we? First half, we were absolutely shocking. Literally every pass from Pogba was going out. Every touch from Sanchez was literally going wide, and he was absolutely he was shocking. I said to oh, what a goal, look at that, Lukaku. I was speaking to my work colleagues. I was saying about I wouldn't be surprised if he came off at half time, and Rashford would come on. But yeah, first goal came from Andros Townsend. It's a deflected shot. It's a shot from outside the box. It hits Lindelof and it beats De Gea. But I think if Lindelof, wasn't there, I think De Gea would have caught it. But yes, the deflected shot goes in, and it's an Andros Townsend goal. But oh yes, there we go, Valencia, and counter attack. Go on. Yeah, it's a deflected shot, and that was 1-0. And Benteke was completely dominating Chris Smalling. McTominay was absolutely getting bossed in midfield. He got found out that game, McTominay, I think, especially against the I think it's Milivojevic or something like that. I can't remember. I can't pronounce his name, but he was bossing the midfield for Crystal Palace as well. So we were absolutely shocking that first half. We went into half time 1-0, and yeah, we went into the second half. McTominay came off, and Rashford came on, which I thought was a good substitution, especially because we had no width in that first half, and with Rashford we got that bit of width. Yeah, so then something happened. We gave away a free kick, and then our defence was just caught asleep, and I can't remember which Crystal Palace took the free kick. Crystal Palace player took the free kick, but he takes a free kick, passes it to, that should be a goal. Passes it to who does he pass it to? He passed it to Van Aanholt, and then Van Aanholt just goes through using his pace. Literally, the defence, Man United defence, was just jogging back. And literally De Gea just stood there, and he just let him score, basically. Well, it's a good finish, but he gave him the eyes, and he was a good finish. But 2-0 down, I was absolutely fuming. And, Mourinho decided to make a couple of substitutions at the 67th minute, and he brought on Juan Mata and Luke Shaw. And he literally, with those substitutions, he changed the game. Lingard went to right back. Mata went to playing right mid, I think. And then we had not Lukaku. We had Pogba and Pogba and Sanchez. That's the one, playing as the number 10. And then obviously Lukaku up top, and we was just it was like a formation we was playing. We was like having two two centre backs, the two midfielders who were, I think it was Pogba and Matic, and then we had like 6 attackers. So it was literally like, well, 5 attackers, but yeah, 6 attackers. But yeah, he just went all out attack. Let's just say that, Mourinho, and thank God he did, because we got the first goal back through Chris Smalling. Valencia came on. Before Valencia came off. Yeah, before Valencia came off, because he came on for Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw came on for Valencia. Yeah, before Valencia came off, he did get a goal through. He did get a cross through to Chris Smalling, who I thought was, you know, terrible that first half. Well, that first 60 minutes, I would say, and. He got his confidence back, and oh yes, Lukaku. Yeah, he got his confidence back and got a header, free header at the back post. It's just a bit of loss of concentration from the Crystal Palace defense, and yeah, it was pretty much that really. And well, him and Lukaku, I think it was either Pogba or Lukaku at the back post, but Chris Smalling was there, great header off the post and in. So that was 2-1. And then the substitutions were made. Mata and Shaw came on, and then if I remember correctly, it was Lukaku who got the goal. It was from a Sanchez shot. It was a well played team goal. It was kind of reminded me like the team goal against Chelsea, the goal Lukaku's goal against Chelsea. But yeah, so it was Sanchez who went through, you know, from good team passing. And Sanchez's shot deflected off a defender, and it just hit the crossbar. And then from the crossbar, it came straight to Lukaku, who somehow controlled it, dribbled, you know, fake shot, and then he finally shot, and he went in. So that was 2-2. I was like, oh my God, we're going to come back and win this. And thank God we did. Thank God we did get back. We got the game. We got the goal back right in the 90th minute from Nemanja Matic, and yeah, it was goal-esque. He controlled it. I think it was a Pogba shot, and it came off the defender. It went to Nemanja Matic from about 30 yards, controlled it, and then sliced the volley into the top left-hand corner. And yeah, what a goal it was from Nemanja Matic, and oh, I was like ecstatic. I was like, oh my God, what a goal. He likes to score them type of goals, doesn't he, Nemanja Matic? If he could score them every game, I'll be like, oh my days. But yeah, great first goal. And United way end just went completely crazy. Let's just say that. And yeah, so that was the game. A pretty good game. So we won 3-2, went back into the second place position, 2 points ahead of Liverpool. Sorry, not of Man City. Man City, I think they've only got like 12 points. They only have to win like 4 games before they can win. So it could be down to the Manchester United game, where you know, if they win the league. But if we can beat them, you know, cancel the league out just one more. But I don't know. So. Yeah, so going into the weekend, we do have Liverpool, who themselves, I think they just lost, didn't they? No, they just lost. They won. What was it? Who did they beat? What was the date last week? On Saturday. Yeah, they won 2-0 against Liverpool. They won 2-0 against Newcastle. And they had Champions League this week as well, but they pretty much played the second team against Porto. So, yeah, we've got a very tough week next week as well. We've got to play Sevilla in the second leg of that game, and then we've got Brighton in the FA Cup quarter-final. So that is a very big game. Well, we've got a very big week next week. This week could, you know, tell the season for us, because, you know, if we lose that Champions League, we are pretty much, you know, well, we're not out of the cup running. Obviously, we're still in the FA Cup, but for, you know, titles or championships or whatever, the Champions League and the FA Cup is our best chance of a cup this season. So, Yeah, which I don't think we'll win the Champions League, obviously, but you never know. But yeah, so well, yes, yes, Liverpool obviously they've got they've got who have they got? They got Mohamed Salah, who has been very dangerous. He's been scoring for fun recently. Apparently, it's him and De Bruyne are up for the PFA Player of the Year, which, to be honest, I'm not too surprised. Yeah, who else is not De Bruyne? They've got Mane and Firmino. That front three is very dangerous, and if we can keep them quiet, I'll be very happy. Especially Mohamed Salah. Oh, how's that not gone in? Pogba. Yes, if we can keep those front three, especially Mohamed Salah, quiet, I think we can win the game. But if we don't keep them quiet, you know, anything can happen, and I think we could get thrashed. And hopefully we don't. But I've got a funny feeling we will get thrashed. Hopefully we don't, but I've got a funny feeling. I'll take a 1-0 victory, but I've got a funny feeling Mourinho will play the same team that beat Chelsea, but after Monday night's game, I think Ashley Young, he needs to sit on the bench. I think Luke Shaw needs to play. I think he's a much better left back than Ashley Young, Luke Shaw. So I'll be surprised if he doesn't start. I was surprised that Eric Bailly didn't start in the on the Monday night game against Crystal Palace, but obviously he must be not game fit enough yet. I would be surprised if he start against Liverpool, but I've got a funny feeling it's going to be Lindelof and Chris Smalling. I just hope Chris Smalling and Lindelof, you know, will be awake this time and just, you know, hopefully get a victory against Liverpool, because, you know, it's such a big game for second place as well. If we win that game, I think we've definitely got second place. Let's just say that. So, well, if we win that game, we've definitely got top 4. Let's just say that. And yeah, so score prediction, I would take a 1-0 victory. You know, park the bus, get the first goal of the game, and then just park the bus, or, you know, attack them. Well, I think we should. I don't think we should park the bus. I think we should attack them straight away and just hope, you know, and defend well and stuff like that. But I've got a funny feeling it's going to be, you know, end to end. It's going to be one of those games where it can either be a 0-0 or it's going to be, you know, a thrashing, or it's going to be. I've got a funny feeling it's just going to be one of them games, and where, you know, United are either going to sit back, let Liverpool attack us, and then try to play them on the counter attack like we did at Anfield in earlier this season. But I don't think Mourinho will do that. I think he will go out and try and get a victory at Old Trafford. Well, we definitely need a victory at Old Trafford, but I'm gonna go 1-0. I think we're gonna get. Yeah, I'm gonna go 1-0. I think if we can get an early goal from Lukaku, who is on form at the moment, either Lukaku or, you know, Martial maybe. But I think if we can get 1-0 and then just, you know, let Liverpool play their game, you know, and defend while we can and park the bus like we did at Anfield, I'll be very happy with the 3 points and the 1-0 victory. So anyway, guys, I'm actually going to end it here. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to leave your score prediction below. So right, I'm going. Bye. No, guys, thank you for watching my video. Hit me up on Twitch and Twitter, and don't forget to watch the playlist down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.